So Lenny Delvecchio is a psychotherapist who uses body, mind, spirit approach in helping people live purpose-driven lives. He's over 12 years of counseling experience, and he's led breathwork groups for over 22 years. Certified professional breathwork trainer, his extensive earlier career is mechanical engineer, because we're all sent to work in different parts of the world. Jayne Ader has a master's degree in integrative psychology, and she's a nationally certified massage therapist. She's licensed in the state of Wisconsin and is a wellness educator. Jayne is also a Reiki master and a level 4 professional breathwork trainer, as is Lenny, and has assisted in and facilitated trainings and courses since 2003. Jayne is a community builder and co-founder of Core El Centro, which serves the Latino community here in Milwaukee. There's over 30 years of experience in helping people who have lived through trauma to reintegrate back into their bodies and reestablish trusting relationships with themselves. Today, the first section of our work on loving relationships is with Jenny and Lee.
Hi, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, so we're going to start with a little guided meditation to just kind of center ourselves and be present here and let whatever happened earlier today or earlier this week, let it go and just be fully present here. So I invite you to settle in your space, whatever that might be. That's getting yourself comfortable. This will be only short, maybe 3 minutes of a guided meditation, but get yourself comfortable and arrange anything that you might need to your seat so that you can be there for a couple of minutes. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes or pick something to stare at for the duration of this meditation. And breathe. And your breath is perfect just the way it is in this moment. Just allowing it to be. And I want you now to imagine your most authentic self. That essential part that has always been with you. See your innocence, your strength, whole and perfect. And breathe. And with your wholeness, you also realize that there is more than just yourself, more than just your own energy. And so I want you to feel yourself connected to energy that is coming from outside of you, energy that might be around you. Is that the energy of nature or of animals? Perhaps that's the energy of the earth. Or maybe it's the energy of people, perhaps alive, perhaps those that have left this physical plane, or other entities in our universe. Feeling a part of this energetic field. And in this, feeling safe, if only for just this moment. Feeling safe. And breathe. And I encourage you to take just a moment to express gratitude for this diversity of energies that you live amongst. And also affirm that your breath can be your vehicle to feeling strong and innocent and safe and connected. And to anchor this, I encourage you to say this out loud or whisper it or say it silently, however feels right to you. A little mantra. It has a couple clauses, 2 clauses to this mantra. It goes like this. Through love, I return home to my heart. I am loved, supported, and guided. So repeating this internally or out loud. Through love, I return home to my heart. I am loved, supported, and guided. Through love, I return home to my heart. I am loved, supported, and guided. And continue breathing easy as you start to shift your awareness back to our group, our meeting in various locations, but all together. And coming back to our circle, refreshed and ready to participate. So we're talking about loving relationships today, and Jayne and I are going to focus on this aspect, and that is maybe different than the other ways people may have addressed this topic. Often they're talking about attracting love or a partner or something. And we're going to come at it from a different angle, and our angle is more to just be the love that you are. And so we're going to talk through some concepts. We'll even use the Oxford English Dictionary to refer back to what does love mean, and then provide some different opinions or different angles to the word love and what it means to us. And we'll be switching between, Jayne and I will both be presenting, kind of switching off at times. And then we just have a quote here before we go into a poem. And this quote is from Glenda Green. She wrote the book Love Without End. The Glenda Green quote, "Life is just love in action." Life is just love in action. And so we have a poem that conveys this in a slightly different way.
The poem is called Love Expressing by Jerry Comstock. Love is all there is, and love is enough. Justice is love holding the balance. Mercy is love being gracious.
Faith is love believing. Charity is love giving. Patience is love waiting.
Endurance is love abiding. Hope is love expecting. Prayer is love communing.
Sympathy is love tenderly touching. Comfort is love soothing. Enthusiasm is love burning.
Work is love laboring. Peace is love resting. Understanding is love accepting.
Listening is love receiving. Forgiving is love cleansing. Teaching is love reaching.
Giving is love circulating. Receiving is love blessing. Love is enough because love cannot fail. So now, are you going to print that? What we're going to ask is, if you have a piece of paper, you can do this on the piece of paper, or if not, in your own mind, you can do this. But basically is to reflect on the poem and come up with your own statement, which is blank is love blanking. So the statement we want to come up with is something like blank is love blanking. We'll also post the poem and in a second. So you could also draw a line from there. We're going to share either our statement or one of the lines from the poem if you choose that instead. In a second when we do our sharing in our group to reflect, and just know that whatever comes up right now is beautiful, perfect, and that you can play with this more later if you like. So what we're gonna do is like we traditionally do, share our name and then our line. You don't have to explain it or anything, just we're gonna share our name and then our line. So I'm gonna start. My name is Jayne, and health crisis is love inviting.
Thank you, Jayne.
Thank you, Jayne.
Yeah, I'll go. Readiness is love preparing.
Patience is love anticipating.
And faith is love believing.
Feeling is love expressing.
Great.
Showing up is love anchoring.
I'm getting emotional, sorry. Seeing is love confirmed. And I did another one, vision is love realized.
Thanks.
Knowing is love letting go.
Thank you.
Surrender is love restoring.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kate.
Growth is love appearing.
Thank you.
Dancing is love moving.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Zan.
Breathing is love moving.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Zan.
I had teaching is love reaching.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Janine.
Janine.
Reflection is love unfolding.
I have truth is love healing.
Two came to me, and touch is love transferring, and crying is love feeling.
I'm Jim, and joy is love bubbling over. And laughter is love tickling me.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Breathing is love living.
Life is love learning.
Tenderness is love reawakening.
Thought is love learning.
Thank you. I had written all those down, some awesome statements there. And I join you in actually feeling some strong emotion right now. So bear with me if it bubbles over.